Ding dong, the racist queen is gone. Will somebody tell Joy Reid to quit crying? Her reign is over. Nobody want to hear that garbage. Let's do it! All right, folks, this is Hard Hat Conversation. I'm your host, Richard, stationed here in beautiful Cleveland, Ohio. Today is February the 25th, 2025. I'd like to welcome everybody here to listen to some of the truth that I have to tell you. And when we end at the end of this session, we're going to talk about solutions, and also we're going to talk about stuff that we need to work on. This is Black History Month, and like I say, I got to go to my notes, folks, and let's give a little quick Black history for everybody that don't know anything about Black history and those that think they know Black history. Real quick, folks, anybody know what the Quakers are? Yeah, Quakers. First of all, folks, like I say, I live in a world where they say I got to say black, white, up, down, all around. So I got to use these words, folks, even though I wish I could just say we're all part of the human race. I always got to start off with that. That's my disclaimer, so don't beat me up. The Quakers was a white group, was the first to speak out against slavery. And guess what, folks? There was a Christian-based religion. Do you know that they helped with the Underground Railroad? And who was famous for the Underground Railroad? Come on, folks. What's her name? Was it Harriet Tubman? Like I said, if I'm wrong, like, subscribe, comment. The Quakers. Look up, Google it. The Quakers was a white religious group that was the first to speak out against slavery. There was a woman named, I'm finna butcher her name, Lucretia Mott. Lucretia Mott. She was a Quaker, and guess what she did? She was white, of course. She assisted Harriet Tubman all through her life. Lucretia Mott, a Quaker, assisted Harriet Tubman through all her life. So I guess that means all white people ain't bad, right? Just saying, folks. That's your little known or unknown Black History Month. All right, folks, real quick, let's get into it. Who don't like money? Everybody likes money. We need money to go into this world, right? To live in this world, right? Would you like a $5,000 check or more? Or let's say this real quick. You know, Donald Trump and Elon Musk, with all the stuff going on. Look, when you make changes, I'm not going to get this long. When you make major changes, there's going to be some people that get hurt. We all know that. It's just like me trying to lose weight. I'm going to feel some pain trying to lose weight. That's the only way I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to have to feel a little uncomfortable. So when we make major change for the good, there's going to be some bumps in the road. For this instance, with the federal government, they trying to cut some of the fat and save some money for the government. Nah, we can give and take a little bit. We want to know what they really want to do with their money. Let's say they go in and cut some stuff. We want to know what they're going to do with the money. Well, here's one thing that they suggested. This is one. I hope it's one of many. I really do, folks. Because I wouldn't mind having some of my tax dollars back. They always say only the rich get the tax dollars. Well, it's time for the poor to get some of their tax dollars back as well. the working poor. I can use $5,000 or more. I can. I'll take it. I'll take whatever I can. Whatever tax dollars I can get, I'll take it. So I don't know what the uproar is about. The only thing I can think of, folks, is if it was anybody else, Joe Biden, Obama, what's that actor name? Taylor Swift, Jennifer Hudson, anybody, one of them clowns or one of them entertainers or LeBron James or anybody else, you'll be on board, wouldn't you? Yeah. But since it's Donald Trump, you don't want to give him no credit or on anything. Anything he touched. Remember what's that old saying? Anything Midas touch turns to gold. So let's say he does one thing that you out there, his critics, that you like. I guarantee you wouldn't even say good job. Because that's how messed up your mind is. It's all about personal and reasons and feelings. A lot of feelings can get in your way. It can stop you from achieving what you want. It can also get you in trouble, folks. So I don't care what side it is. I'm one of them, whoever. Because like I said, I don't want to live in that Democrat-Republican world. I don't want to get caught up in that game. I want to go by what Dr. Martin Luther King said, the content of your character. And I watch the actions that you do and the things that you do. And I'm not any man or any woman on here, I'm not saying that you're going to save the world. But if you're in certain positions, like government, you need to try to do the best for the people. Now, if you're in private business, that's a different animal. I wish everybody would do the best for their workers and the company, but we know that's a marriage that never gets along, really. It's always going to be some battles. But when you're messing with folks' tax dollars, you better do your 110% to do the right thing. So I can use a $5,000 check, folks. I'm sorry. I don't care who give it to me. I'm not going to use no, I don't like him because his hair is orange, or he talks about illegal immigrants, or he talk about this and talk about other people, and he just got a bad attitude. I got a bad attitude. You get on my bad side. Yeah, I do. And I guarantee you do too. Everybody does. So let's stop the foolishness. Let's quit that old race baiting and I hate him because he white or black or blue, or I hate him because he just looks stupid or looks dumb. Let's stop that. You're the dumb one. All right, folks, moving on. We got a new FBI director. His name is Kash, not with a C, with a K. Kash Patel. He's from India descent. Yeah, India descent. And guess what, folks? He grew up in the Hindu religion. Does that affect your decision on making him the FBI director? That his parents came over here, but he was born here and he has ties to India, and he grew up with the Hindu religion. Will that bother you, folks? I'm just asking a question. This is hard hat conversations. We talking about the truth, folks. A lot of the people like to holler about racism and all that. I guarantee the ones that holler about racism is the ones that what I just said will bother them. But behind closed doors it'll bother them. But out in the open they'll say, oh yeah, we need more minorities and stuff. Yeah. Well, we get some minorities in there, but they better be the ones that you like, right? I understand it. I get it. I get the game, I understand the game. I think it's stupid, but I get the game, Are people afraid of him because he's Hindu religion part of it? I don't know if he still practices it or not, folks, but he grew up with it with his parents. He could have went Christian or whatever, or could not have a religion at all. I'm not privy to that information. I'm just giving you a couple of hard facts right here. So all that screaming and yelling, we don't want him, he's Donald Trump, man, and all that. All other presidents choose really who they want. Yeah, they do. But the only reason they all going too nuts is because it's Donald Trump. It's amazing, man. It's amazing. Another thing, folks, real quick. Um, I'm gonna go. Where my notes at, folks? I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I wanted. I'm sorry, folks. Let me go back to the Joy Reid, the crybaby, because I never seen somebody crying about um, like they entitled where they don't supposed to lose their job. Well, folks, Joy Reid and everybody else, if you sit up there for 4, 5, 6 years hollering about how all white people are basically racist, they no good, they keeping the blacks, minorities, and LBGTQ down and stuff, then there's a problem with that because if you keep hollering about the whites doing this and that, most of the people that you work with are white. You know that, right, Joy Reid? And they got families. You know that, right, Joy Reid? There's only, I think it's close to 14% of the black population, Joy Reid. And I guarantee you, it's probably only 3% listen to you or watch you on TV on MSNBC, Joy Reid. The rest don't even know who you are. And if they do, they don't even want to listen to you. You know, people are getting tired of that mess. Trying to pit straight people against LGBTQ, trying to pit women against men, trying to pit um, the race card. People are tired of that. People are trying to survive. They trying to get along. They trying to live together the best they can. They try to practice some of their own culture, activities. They trying to do things, Joy Reid, and they don't have time for this. I hate this every day. Now, if you can be a real news person, you should be able to talk the good on either side and the bad on either side. You know, I used to watch CNN all the time. Remember, folks, they used to be the big dogs. They reported both sides fairly. Now our news media, a lot of them are rich now. Yes, they are, folks. And they all got together and say, we're going to run this no matter what the people think. This is what we want them to hear. That's not right, folks. Everything that you want us to hear shouldn't be everything you want us to hear. You need to go out and find the pulse of the people. But see, they don't do that anymore, folks. They don't care what you think. They want to do just like the same people they talk about, they doing the same thing to you. They want you to buy their products, go with their companies, listen to what they say. Whether it's wrong, they still don't care. They're not going to correct themselves. And if they see anything good going on the opposite of what they don't deal with, they still going to talk about it. They're going to bring up old stuff and dig up some new stuff to try to hurt that cause, even though it could be doing good for you, folks. So be careful, folks. Stay on YouTube and get some real information with regular folks like me and all other YouTubers out there. The news is dying, folks, because they're not reporting kitchen table issues. They don't feel your pain anymore because a lot of them that's talking make good money where they don't feel your pain anymore. So they just telling you what they want you to hear. So it's not what it used to be 30, 40 years ago where they actually care. They don't care anymore. Then they got all these other big corporations behind them saying, say this and do that. You know, don't talk about my product. Don't don't talk about certain things. So we're in that world right now, folks. So thank God for YouTube right now. I hope we can hold on to it because in Facebook, you know they're gonna come after it sooner or later. So Joy Reid, quit crying and don't feel bad for her. She's rich. She don't know your pain anymore. She's rich. She went to the next level. She's just trying to stay rich. So she wants you to stay mad all the time and play the race card. And want women to hate men. Don't play that game. And one more thing, her fellow colleague, Rachel Maddox, the same way. She even attacked her own news station, MSNBC, with her comment. Maybe her days are numbered. That's why she said it. Who knows? Look what happened to Don Lemon. He was doing all that stuff, wasn't being fair. Look what they did to him. I tell you, folks, it's crazy out here. Be careful what you say. Be careful who you hang out with. Try to do the right thing. All right? This is real short tonight, folks. I got to watch the Cavs game tonight. They play the Orlando Magic. It should be a good game. Check it out if you sports fans. This is Hard Hat Conversations. Y'all have a good night. Peace.